Tell Me Your Secrets. It's on Amazon. Suzette, you just started it, right?
Yeah.
And you like it?
I like it. I do. I have so many questions. It's driving me crazy.
What episode are you on?
I'm about to start episode 5.
Okay, I'm on episode 6. Okay, and it's a really compelling show about serial killers and all these twists and stuff. But there's a scene in one of the episodes that made me laugh my ass off.
What? I was scared last night watching this show.
You were?
Yeah.
But this scene was so intense, but it may remind me of Kyle, and I laughed my ass off.
I don't remember any funny parts in the
I
show.
know, but when I present it to you, I think you will laugh. And every time I see it, it's so stupid. So you know how Kyle's told us about how she gets mad at her husband for chewing his yogurt?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's so annoying.
Remember the scene in the car? There's a guy that's working for this woman whose daughter she thinks is killed, right? Mm-hmm. And she's hired this guy who's a serial rapist, and he's working for her. Right now, that does not sound funny.
No.
But she's chewing gum as he's talking to her in this car, and she's chewing this gum obnoxiously.
The mom?
The mom.
Okay.
And he can't take it anymore, and he grabs her face. And this is what he says to her.
Stop chewing! Swallow! Swallow! Swallow!
He grabs her face and just, stop chewing! He can't take it anymore. He just can't take it anymore. It reminds me of Kyle's frustration with her husband when he chews his yogurt.
Stop chewing! Crunchy in there. I don't understand why you can make a chewing noise.
I've never seen that in a TV show or a movie where the person gets so frustrated with like my dad would chew gum and I would get so angry at him chewing gum. And then sometimes when I'm shooting video on my Instagram and I happen to be chewing gum, people make comments not on what I'm shooting, but they can hear my gum snapping. And here's this guy that loses his ish at this woman. Stop! And he grabs her face. Stop chewing! Stop it! And she's like, and then she has to prove that she swallowed the gum. I mean, it's so. Have you got that far in that episode yet?
No, I haven't seen that part yet.
It's episode 5.
Yeah.
It's episode 5. Yeah, I had to. I picked the part on episode 6, the end of episode 6, to go to sleep because it was like, okay, I think I can go to sleep now. Like it was a part where I wasn't stressed.
Yeah, the whole time it's like intense.
I know.
It's really good.
I'm glad you guys are finally watching it.
Is the end satisfying? Because I'm so
yes,
invested.
but I'm telling you, like wherever your mind is taking you right now. So the whole thing is this woman who was dating a serial killer. She was in prison. Somehow she got out of prison, and now she is on where she's a secret identity.
Witness protection.
And she doesn't remember what happened. So the whole thing is her trying to figure out what her own secrets are.
Oh, that's cool.
And wherever your brain is taking you at episode 5 and episode 6, it goes somewhere completely different.
But meanwhile, there's also, it seems like, another serial killer, somebody killing these girls in this city that she's in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. And there's people. It's a really good story. So it's on Amazon Prime. And they show you the commercial for it before you watch Coming to America. So it's really good. Really
like
good
the
show.
first thing you see.
Yeah, it's a really good show. So I got to tell you, over the weekend, my friend Pat Hickey, who owns this Ford dealership, Peoria Ford, let me borrow this Bronco, this new mini Bronco, the Bronco Sport. And everywhere I drove it, people would say, "What is? Oh my God!" Because it just came out, right? And he said to me, I need to get it to 4,000 miles because then it's a quote unquote used car and he could sell it as a used car. But he gave it to me with 3,500 miles on it, right? It's not like I put the 4,000 miles on it. And I took it up north to our cabin, and when it came back down, it was like I was close to 4,000 miles. But I get home and I take all my stuff out of the car. And then he says, I need that 4,000 miles. So I drove it to work when we came back on Monday or Tuesday or whatever, right? So I drove back to work and I had put my backpack back in the car. And when I came into work yesterday, I drove my normal car and I didn't have my backpack. I was like, crap. Did I leave my backpack in the Bronco when they came to pick it up?
Oh, no.
And I was bummed, right? Because I got a lot of important stuff in that backpack, like, a can of tuna, got nose spray.
Sure.
That you're not supposed to take anymore.
I got masks. I got beanies in there. I got like my essentials. It's kind of funny because there's really nothing I need in there, but it's still stuff. It's just my stuff.
You
Probably
still
like your
want it.
purse.
Yeah.
Right? Your stuff. And so I was really bummed. So I called Pat at 4 o'clock in the morning yesterday, on my way in here yesterday. I'm like, dude, I left my backpack in the Bronco. Right? And I text him, I left my backpack in the Bronco. And he, during the show, when he woke up, he was texting me, oh my God, I'll find out. And they already sold it. So he had a guy clean it out. He had a guy do everything. He goes, I checked with everybody. He said, he messaged me after the show, and he's like, I've checked with everybody, man. The guy that cleaned the car, the guy that picked it up from your house said there wasn't a backpack in there. He goes, the maintenance guy in the lot didn't find your backpack. The lady who bought your car, we called her. She doesn't have the backpack. I'm like, oh man, I'm so sorry. And I didn't get home. When I left the show yesterday, I actually was interviewed on a podcast yesterday. I didn't get home till 1:15 yesterday, and I picked up my son Kemp. I brought him Chipotle and picked him up and had to take him to a basketball practice, this training. And then I came home, and it was like I was at whirlwind. I mean, I walk in, and it's on my counter. It's in my kitchen.
You're like, hey, everyone, thanks for bending over backwards and probably
It's just sitting there on my
Burning
kitchen
your
right there
way.
with a nose spray. It's unzipped and a nose spray thing falling out of it. I'm like, there it is. And I thought, do I text him and let him know, or should I pretend it's just missing forever? Like,